Swami The Divine Grace of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada ki jai. Ananta Gauri Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Amacharya Sriva Haridas Thakur ki jai. Friends, go Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Shri Radha Krishna Gopal Gopinata Shyama Radha Kunda Giri Garavardhan ki jai. Vrindavan Dham ki jai. Mathura Dham ki jai. Navadu Maipudam ki jai. Jamuna Mai ki jai. Ganges Mai ki jai, Tulasi Devi ki jai, Bhakti Devi ki jai, Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Nitai Gaura Premanande. All glories assembled deities. All glories assembled deities. All glories assembled deities. All glories to Shishi Guru Shri Gauranga. Namo Vishnu Padya Krishna Krita Kutare. Smati Bhakti Trita Shanti Namaste Krishna Padya. Prabhupada Shita Namaste Gaura Karana Sakti Bhakti Trita. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Divyam Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nashta Prayesa Bhadreshu Ityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhakti Ribhavasti Naistiki Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya 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 Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunnitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sahitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Upakadamanam Tadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Uttapadakama Shri Guru Vaishnavascha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvekam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Visakam Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaskute Tapta Kanchana Gaurani Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrisabhani Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhuvyayevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavabhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Rama Hare Hare. Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Thanks very much. Swami made it for you.
Thank you. Nice for you. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 5, Chapter 5. The Lord Sabdev's teachings to his 100 sons. Text 34 and 35. 34 and 35. Evam, thus, Go of cows. Mriga, deer. Kaka, crows. Chariaya, by the activities. Vrajan, moving. Tishtan, standing. Asina, sitting. Sayana, lying down. Kaka mriga go charita, behaving exactly like the crows. Deer and cows. Pibati, drinks. Kadati, eat. Avamehati, passes urine. Sma, he did so. Translation. Purport by Divine Grace S.C. Bhakti Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. In this way, Lord Sabde followed the behavior of cows, deer, and crows. Sometimes he moved or walked, and sometimes he sat down in one place. Sometimes he lay down, behaving exactly like cows, deer, and crows. In that way, he ate, drank, passed stool and urine, and cheated people in this way. Purport. Being the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Sabde possessed a transcendental spiritual body. Since the general public could not appreciate his behavior and mystic yoga practice, they began to disturb him. To cheat them, he behaved like crows, cows, and deer. In this way, Lord Sabde followed the behavior of cows. The cows, they lie down. See, the cows, they always lie down. Even lying down, they eat. Human being doesn't lie down and eat, but the cows, they lie down and eat. So Lord Sabde was behaving like that. Sometimes he moved or walked, and sometimes he sat down in one place. Sometimes he lay down, behaving exactly like cows, deer, and crows. Crows are very dirty. They are attracted to dirty places, and they eat the most filthy, dirty things. That's what the crows, they feast on. So Lord Sabde was passing stool and urine, particularly on his body. On his body. In this way, he deceived the people who were around him. And he protected them from making offenses to him, protected his own devotion so he can have concentration and practice. He did one thing with double meanings. Because people will not come and disturb him again, he protected them from the offenses they were making to him all along. And because he doesn't want them to disturb him, he can have his focus in his practice. So he succeeded. He planned his Krishna consciousness by using his intelligence. And yesterday we were quoting Prabhupada, requesting devotees to use intelligence and sincerity in our Krishna consciousness. So the South Dev is doing this. All the pure devotees who disguise themselves were always understood. All of them. They were misunderstood and heavily mistreated. They were heavily mistreated. Generally, you don't see people going to beat mad people in the street. It's not a normal thing. It is done only to those who are pure devotees. There are many mad people in the street. People don't go about beating them. People who have been beaten, mistreated like this are pure devotees. Lord accept the Bhakti Brahmana, Sukadeva Swami, Haridas Thakur. They were singled out. Why? Because of their purity. It is the purity. So one can easily learn to understand how people treat pure devotees. Not with respect. Those who are not so pure are highly respected in the society of fools. Those who are highly exalted, they are mistreated by fools. The cheaters will be cheated. It is always happening. Lord Krishna in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Leela told Mukunda, if I don't show my mercy to someone, they will never understand me. They will never understand who is the Supreme Personality of God. And if one is not a devotee, you can never understand who is a devotee. A smoker will know a smoker without introduction. A drinker will know a drinker without introduction. A devotee will know a devotee without introduction. One who smokes will know who also smokes. There's no introduction. Introduction is automatic. So people will not understand devotees because they are not devotees. Devotees will understand who is a devotee. So if we want to be successful in Krishna consciousness, Srila Jiva Goswami recommended that we should try to emulate the exalted character of Narada Muni. We should emulate the exalted character and sincerity of Narada Muni. This is a recommendation by Jiva Goswami. Bhakti Sandarbha. Yes. Narada Muni has an exalted nature. When Krishna tested him, he passed the test because he was sincere. So one who is not sincere will never understand Krishna. O King Parikshit, just to show all the yogis the mystic process, Lord Sabdev, the partial expansion of Lord Krishna, performed wonderful activities. Actually, he was the master of liberation and was fully absorbed in transcendental bliss, which increased 1,000-fold. Lord Krishna, Vasudeva, the son of Vasudeva, is the original source of Lord Rasadeva. There is no difference in their constitution, and consequently, Lord Rasadeva awakened the loving symptoms of crying, laughing, and shivering. He was always absorbed in transcendental love. Due to this, all mystic powers automatically approached him, such as ability to travel in outer space at the speed of the mind, to appear and disappear, to enter the bodies of others, and to see things far, far away. Although he could do all this, he did not exercise these powers. Why he's not exhibiting this intoxicant? All these facilities are all intoxicant. They are all intoxicating. They are all intoxicating. Why he is not intoxicated? He is purified. The heart is pure. Those who go directly to the mystical practices will not have the ability to do this because the heart is polluted with contamination, with the pride, thinking that they are the source of the power. But pure devotees whose hearts are clean, they always see Krishna as the source of their strength. Therefore, having this has no effect on them. They use them as paraphernalia for Krishna's service, not as paraphernalia for their own gratification. Therefore, it is better for one to take to the devotional practice because one will get the heart completely purified. And when this comes as a byproduct, one will not waste time with it because they are not the goal. The goal is pure devotional, so it's pure devotional life. So Prabhupada said, Krishna Bhakta Nishkam Mateva Santa Bhukti Mukti Siddhi Kami Sakali Vasant. The word Santa means completely peaceful. Santa. In the Bhagavatam, the third canto, you see that Vidura Mahatma is described as Santa. Santa. Santa means it is pure. It's pure. not Santaras. This is different from being a Santa Bhakti. Bhakta. He is completely peaceful. Why peaceful? Because he's a devotee of Krishna. Devotees of Krishna are Santas, peaceful. Why are they peaceful? Niskam. Yes. Niskam. Yes. When there are desires, material desires in the heart cannot be peaceful. Meaning, desires are all on the mode of passion, and passion means restlessness, not peaceful. A passionate person cannot be peaceful, restless. Therefore, a devotee is Santa because his heart is completely free from all material desires. He's Santa, Niskam. Niskam. The Bhakti, the Mukti, and the Siddhi, they are Kami. They're not Santa, they are Kami. Sarva Karma. Sarva Karma. They are full of desires. Yes. Full of material desire. So what is the symptom? What is the experience? Sakali Asanta. They are not peaceful because they are restless due to material desires. Unquenchable material desires in the heart. Unquenchable. Unless all one's desires are fulfilled, one cannot be peaceful. All desires are fulfilled means one is a devotee of Krishna. Without being a devotee, our desire can never be fulfilled. Only devotees are fully peaceful because their desires are completely satisfied. So Sanatana Goswami said, the Vaikuntha Vasis, they have all the 6 opulences of Krishna in full, and all these opulences are desirables. They are peaceful. They are peaceful. Fully satisfied. Because their opulences are desirables. We have mentioned many times. In the material world, all opulences are undesirables. They give the opposite result. All opulences in the material world, they give opposite results. It's not all. They are not desirables. For example, if one is very beautiful in this world, how wonderful it is. How wonderful is that? Beautiful. Beauty, exquisite beauty. How wonderful is that in the material world? You have more troubles. Right? You have more troubles. Not peace. People are going to harass you, either man or woman. People are going to harass you from all directions. Disguised. Nobody sees, nobody knows he's receptive. He's deliberate. Nobody knows he's receptive. They know he's their king. They will not come and pass foul air on his face. They're doing it to him because they didn't recognize him as the king who had led them for years. Narada Muni, how did he get into trouble? Beauty. Vidyadhara. Beauty. Beauty. Angira Muni doesn't have beautiful body. He disrespected Angira. He became a snake. From beauty. Is it not? You want more examples? They are all limited in our scriptures. Unlimited. Kubera Manigriva, how did he get into trouble? Beauty and wealth. Money, opulence, aristocracy. How is that opulent? Huh?
Arjun, when he got to Indra, when he went to Indra,
Arjun went to his father. What happened to him? What happened to him?
got cursed.
Was cursed. Because of? You are so attractive, so sweet. Which woman will never desire you? Don't blame me. Because I came first, everybody is thinking the same way. It's just that I'm smarter than others. So, I just, you're my mother. Don't tell me that. Coach mother. How can you tell me that? I tell one devotee, you are my mother. She didn't eat for a month. How can you tell me that? How can you say that? I'm not your mother.
She survived?
She survived. She survived because I changed the topic.
After a month?
I changed the topic then. Okay. Now I can stay alive. Is that opulent? Is that desirable? Is that desirable? I didn't say you are my mother. Don't say that in this life. I don't want to hear that. How can you say that? What is he expecting to hear? Huh? You are my wife, not mother. Don't say that. So, in the material world, opulences are not desirable. In the spiritual world, all opulences are desirable. They give complete satisfaction to the heart. Everybody has it. There's no envy in the spiritual world. There's no envy. Everybody is satisfied. The heart is completely purified, 100% purified. But all desirable opulences, where is the chance for envy? There's no space for envy. Here, we are always in want of something. Always. Conditions we are always in want of something. So we are miserable in this world. Miserable. Yes. Someone is shorter, someone is taller, someone is this, someone is that. Because you are shorter and taller, so there's competition. Without the proper understanding, you can't see someone who is taller than you and shorter than you. Is it not? So if you are shorter than me, you are not better than me anyway because I'm taller than you. Or you are taller and shorter. So we have qualities. We have qualities to be satisfied with. But because we don't have the training of Lord inside there, we are always miserable. Always miserable. Everyone is trying to fulfill his aspirations and desires, be they material or spiritual. Those in the material world are asanta, without peace, because they have so many desires to fulfill. Sarva karma. The pure devotee, however, is without desire, nishkam, anya vilasita, sunyam. A pure devotee is completely free from all kinds of material desire. Karmis, on the other hand, are simply full of desires because they try to enjoy sense gratification. But nobody will be satisfied with sense gratification. Nobody. Nobody in this world will be satisfied with sense gratification. Nobody. Because it is not a spiritual activity. And the soul is spiritual. Therefore, not compatible. They are not peaceful in this life, nor the next, during the past, present, or future. So our miseries continue. The miserable life continues. Because in the process of trying to overcome the deficiencies we have now, will increase the problem. It will increase the problem. That is what is going on in the material world. One problem, instead of handling that and become liberated, want to expand it. Chitraketu Maharaj. I have no child. Now the money told him, be satisfied. No, how can I be happy without a child? I need it. Now you have one problem. Just be no, how can I be satisfied? What do you want? You want a child. Even if it is one day. That let it be in a record that I'm a father. For one day I'll be satisfied with that. He got a child. How happy was he? Problem? Increased.
Problem.
Increased. Not decrease. Increases. Huh? Few years ago, what he told me, no, Maharaj, do you know? If I get a car now, every morning, Mangalarati. Every morning. He got the car,
No Mangalarati.
and I didn't see him for a year. So, Prabhu, what happened? Oh, my car got damaged. Somebody hit my car, and it took months to repair it. So all that time, he spent it meditating on the car. No Mangalarati. But the promise was, if I get the car, Mangalarati every day. The car came, no Mangalarati. Very busy. The time for Mangalarati, somebody will tell him, Prabhu, can you take me to hospital? What will you do? Person is very close to you. What will you do? You have to go to the hospital, and tomorrow, Mangalarati didn't come. Yes. I asked him, I didn't forget, I asked him. Yes. I reminded him, Prabhu, do you remember you promised me this? Yes. I didn't forget it. I reminded him. Just to let him understand that bhakti does not depend on any material things. Just like a person who will not give the one thing which is having, will not give when they get billions. The person who can give one, he will give all the time. Similarly, Gyanis are always aspiring after liberation and trying to become one with the supreme desire. Yogis are aspiring after many siddhis, powers, anima, lagima, prapti, etc. What is that? Desires. All desires. However, a devotee is not at all interested in these things because he is fully dependent on the mercy of Krishna. Krishna is Yogeshwar, the possessor of all mystic powers, siddhis, and he is Atmaram, fully satisfied. His devotees are fully satisfied. Fully satisfied. With or without? With or without? It is better to be without. Because without, one will get everything, which are all desirable. Or Nakula Brahmachari. Nakula Brahmachari. Extremely poor. Extremely poor. One day Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told him, my lunch is in your house today. Why are you teasing me like that? How can you tease me like that? Huh? You have many wealthy disciples. How can you tease me like that? Don't make a joke of me. But Chaitanya, I'm making a joke of you? Me? I'm a joker? You see me like that? I'm coming to your house today. Go and prepare some feast. I'm coming. Beggar, how will I make feast for you? I'm coming to your house to eat today. Go and prepare. Chaitanya Maharaj walk out of him. He was bewildered. Where will I get food to cook for? So he started consulting with the devotee. Hey, you are so fortunate. The Lord did he tell Dhira is coming to eat in his house? Huh? Did you hear that? His Lord says he's coming to Dhira to eat feast? Huh? You are very fortunate. Go and cook something. How will I cook for the Lord? Look at me. Okay. You want to cook for the Lord? Do you want to cook for the Lord? Do you want to cook for the Lord?
Yes.
Did you say yes?
Yes.
Yes? The devotees, they told Nakula, if you are worried about your situation, then when you are cooking, don't touch anything while you are cooking. While you are cooking, don't touch anything. Not even your body.
Oh, this mobile phone? Mobile phone goes to every place in the world now.
While you are cooking, do not touch anything, including your own body. That is cooking. Do not talk while you're cooking. Don't while you are cooking. Verbally or the mind.
Verbally or mind.
Constantly think, how fortunate is my life that I have the mercy to cook something the Lord is going to take. So think about the Lord, how to make it acceptable by the Lord. That is the only thing. Think about the Lord and how to make your service acceptable by the Lord. That is the only thing. This is devotional service. This is Krishna consciousness. This is one of the reasons why we are not eating. Because I didn't see any devotee like this.
Hare Krishna.
Do not touch anything, including your own body while you're cooking. Don't talk verbally or in the mind. Always think of the Lord and your fortune of preparing something for the Lord to eat. This is cooking. This is devotional service.
Krishna.
Devotional service has formula. Devotional service has formula. If you want to get your equation, what to do? Follow the formula. Everything we are doing shows in the things which we are doing. Everything. The yoga siddhis are described in this verse. One can fly in outer space without the aid of a machine, like Narad Muni, Vidyadharas, Angira Muni, Kardama Muni, Kardama Muni. Kadumuni not only he fly, even his house flies. His own house. Adiraja, his slippers travels. Once you put his feet in the shoe, he can go anywhere. That is Brito Maharaj, Adiraja. His footwear take anywhere he wants to go. Just put the feet there. All of us have shoes there. But the Maharaj shoe is different.
Shoes are the opposite.
Yes.
The shoes.
And he can travel at the speed of the mind. This means that as soon as a yogi desires to go somewhere within this universe or beyond this universe, he can do so immediately. One cannot estimate the speed of the mind, but within a second, the mind can go many billions of miles. Sometimes, yogis enter into the bodies of other people and act as they desire when their bodies are not working properly. When the body becomes old, a perfect yogi can find a young, able body. Giving up his old body, the yogi can enter into the young body and act as he pleases, being a plenary expansion of Lord Vasudev. Lord Vasudev possessed all these mystic yoga powers, but he was satisfied with his devotional love for Krishna, which was evinced by the ecstatic symptoms, which was prominent in his body, which you can see. You can see that in his body, ecstatic symptoms, such as crying, laughing, and shivering. Thus end the Bhaktivedanta purport of the 5th canto, 5th chapter of the Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled Lord Vasudeva's Teachings to His 100 Sons. Sri Bhagavan ki Hare Krishna. Comments or questions? Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Maharaj, you mentioned while cooking one should not touch the body. So what is the meaning of one should not touch the body? What is the essence behind this?
Deity. Deity.
That, okay, that's true. But how one should do cooking while you should not touch the body? Means, that means what is the meaning to say behind this? That's body is dirty, that's true. But when one has to use the body, because while being soul, as we know, we are embodied soul. That means soul cannot do as long as embodied. He has to do body as an instrument, and while using the instrument as a body, he has to cook. So what is the meaning?
Do not touch your body because dirtiness. That is dirtiness. Touching the body means you're dirty. Why we don't use this cloth to the altar after eating, after person stool, means what? It is dirty. If you want to go there, change it. So touching the body while cooking means one is dirty. So don't touch the body. You see people are touching nose, touching ear while cooking. And many other kinds of things. I'm seeing everybody. So many irritating things you are doing. Very irritating things. It shows dirtiness. But it is a common thing and nobody sees it. Dirtiness. We cannot approach Krishna like that. Prabhupada said purity is a force. Purity is a force. Dirtiness is not force. Purity is a force. So we have to be clean. We have to be clean. To be clean. That's what it means. Yes, we are in the body. That's okay. We're in the body. We have to use the body to do service. But cleanliness, the body should be clean. Inside, outside. To be clean. That is the process of Bhakti. Cleanliness is Krishna consciousness. Cleanliness is Krishna consciousness. I was in one of the temples here, and then afternoon brahmachari class. I see all the devotees were sitting. Look at the bead bag. Looking at the bead bag. Looking at devotees, see. Look at devotees. Take devotees. Look here. And look here. And you see here. This side. So I gently said, dirtiness is not renunciation. The next day, Brahmachari class, the whole place was bright. the Sankirtan bag, bright. They wash it that day. They wash the. So I say thank you all very much for this. And I pray that you can maintain this. I pray that we can maintain this. The Sankirtan bag was different. Bead bag was different. Different. If dirtiness is renunciation, I don't think I'll be attracted to it. I'll be attracted. The self-Dev is personality of Godhead. There is nothing contamination in his body. His tool and his rain, everything is aromatic. It has the rose aroma. His tool has the rose aroma. That's what it said. Who don't enjoy rose aroma? Who like it? No? Yes. This is my favorite flower, rose. Very sweet. It's very benign rose. So fresh and sweet. You put it on the thing, it will enhance your bhakti. Yes. It affects the mind. Yes. That is different. It's different. Yes, sir.
So like when you are mentioning how non-devotees they have desires because of which they are ashant. So my question is regarding this Gurudev. So like when we serve, I'm talking in my case, what happens is usually desire comes like spiritual masters should see or the devotees should see and they should respect or this thought of desire will come. And this it impedes the bhakti because like you say our service should be menial, we should not be having any desire. When these desires it comes naturally, like without even thinking about it, without giving food, it comes automatically. So how can we tackle this type of desire?
Taken to, if you, if you observe carefully, when we are gossiping, the mind doesn't disturb us. The mind becomes restless when you start to jump. Why? Because like you take a broom to clean a dirty place, what happens? All the particles just come. Tolerate. But we shouldn't maintain it. Yes, Guru should see me. Guru is not seeing you by physical. A Guru sees you through the level of your devotion. That's what Guru sees. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, a Vaishnava indicated the ornaments that Krishna will see us. Means what? When we are, Krishna will see you through our bhakti, not our physical. Physical has nothing to do with Krishna. So we should, yeah, Guru should see me. Guru should see me through my dedication, through my sincerity. He should see me through this, not my physical. Physical doesn't have anything tangible to offer in the circle of bhakti. Bhakti is most important. Let us be seen through our bhakti, our sincerity. The Guru see us through the effort we are making, our dedication. That is what the Guru should see us through. Yes. Mosquito is sitting on the lap of the sadhu. Is it not association? Huh? Mosquito is sitting right there. Is it not association? Why? Yeah, that's association. It's the closest person. You're not sitting on the lap of the sadhu. The mosquito is sitting there. It's not very close. Very, very close. Unfavorable because it's giving disease. So that is not association. That is not closeness. Closeness is the heart. It's the heart. Yes. So we should put ourselves in a way that the Guru should see us, not physical.
When you say that we should tolerate, these desires, at the same time we should reduce it. So how
Tolerate means that, yes, they are coming, so what will you do? You cannot stop them. You don't have the power to stop them, but we have the power not to maintain them. That power we have. Yeah. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you very much for the class. You were talking about, you mentioned that you referred to somebody as mother, and the person became worried. So I had an experience some years ago in one of our prominent temples. She's a leading preacher actually, and she's very elderly to me. So I addressed her as Matiji. And I was shocked at her reaction. Yeah. Because she's not a young lady, she's a mother. Biologically, she's a mother. So I addressed her as Matiji, casually the way I call others. And she turned to me. She said, "Don't call me Matiji, I'm not your mother. Call me," she said her name, "call me Susan Sodasi, call me by my name." I was so shocked I could not even respond. I just kept silent. I was processing why did I respond like that? So my conclusion then was that what I felt is culturally, maybe because of cultural background, she's a Westerner. So I was thinking, I said, okay, here in India it's understood that elders, any lady could be called mother. But in the Western world, it's a strange culture for you to refer to somebody who is not biologically your mother as mother. It's strange. So I felt that was the shock. She's not used to it. But then I started thinking, but if you have been in this movement for this number of years, you should have understood that this is how it happens. So when you now mention this again, so I said, so why do some people react, negatively when you address them as mother?
Yes. I can mention only two for now. like you said, the Westerners. Because the culture is not there. And mother for them means inferiority. Inferior. Mother. Mataji. But they don't understand that it is a title, it's a honor. That is not known. Therefore, they react to it negatively. The second reason is, don't call me a mother, because if you call me a mother, you will not be interested to marry me. So don't just call my name so that later on you can have some desire to marry me. If I'm your mother, you cannot marry me. So don't call me mother. But that's the principal reason.
Not only in India, not only in the Western world, in India also. In India also, we face many times.
Western culture has entered India.
Yeah, whenever we went for Buddhist tuition, we give someone Mataji, please help this. Oh, stay away.
The same thing. The same thing. The culture has entered here, has penetrated very deeply. Very deeply. So now we have many people who feel, don't call me mother, call me Prabhu. So, which is, it is completely undevotional. If I call you Prabhu, would that stop me from insulting you? Or would that make you a Prabhu? Would that make you a pure devotee if I call you Prabhu? What is that? It is ignorance, because we don't know what it means, what a mother means. It's an exalted position. It's ignorance. Huh? Of all the personalities in this world and the spiritual world, who is the best? Radharani. Is Prabhu or? I'm asking you, devotionally in the scripture. Who is she?
Mother.
Mother. Materially speaking, look at the whole world. Look at the whole world. The minister for education is who? Not in India minister. Universal Minister of Education. Who is Universal Minister of Education? It's a man or woman? For prison. Minister for prison? Durga is a man? Woman. Minister of Finance. Finance is who? Lakshmi. Ignorance is making one to suffer in this world. Ignorance. Of all the devotees of Krishna, who are the best? The gopis. And every morning they are singing. Every morning. Right? We are singing every morning. As a devotee, we'll be singing this for your life without understanding the meaning, which is our problem. We are doing so many things we don't understand. Dasi. What is that? What's the meaning?
Maid servant.
But we just sang that and they are protesting. Don't call me Prabhu. Don't call me Mataji. I am
Prabhu.
It's ignorance. That's ignorance. If you want to be Prabhu, then don't sing this. Don't chant Tulsi Devi's mantra. But this is what we sing every day. Without understanding the meaning, we are reacting negatively. Ignorance is our problem.
Surprisingly, Maharaj, on the temporal management, they follow this, everybody is calling each other Prabhus now. When the males, they send to each other, it's Prabhus.
Avidya. 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 It does not care position or not position. Avidya is avidya. Anywhere. It's a vidya, that's all. Position has nothing to do with it. Last question. Before we
Maharaji, I want to ask that while cooking, how I stop my mind to talk? Bodily I can stop, but how can I stop my mind?
Very good. Before I answer, you answer my question. You please answer my question. How will Mother Yashoda feel if you call her Yashoda Prabhu? You are laughing. Answer my question. You are just laughing. Yashoda Prabhu. How will she feel?
Sachi Prabhu.
Very uncomfortable.
Very comfortable.
Aditya Prabhu, Diti Prabhu, Sachi Prabhu.
Devki Prabhu. What is that? A vidya. It's a problem.
These are exalted ladies.
Yes. Yes. Draupadi Prabhu. Obeisances. Yeah, Kunti Prabhu ji.
Lakshmi Prabhu, Saraswati Prabhu, Durga Prabhu.
See what is happening? We mentioned the other day, we are dealing with Yama and Niyama. This is our problem. This is we have been stuck. We are stuck on Yama and Niyama. This is our problem. Those who are transcending this, they will not do this. They have a higher knowledge, higher understanding. Everything will be different, completely different. So yes, we cannot stop the mind.
How can I stop my mind?
We can purify the mind. We can only purify the mind, not stopping. We can't stop it. We cannot stop desire because it's a part of the soul. It's like, how can I cover my body without the cloth? You cannot cover the body without the cloth because the cloth is part of the body. Right? You can't stop the mind from thinking. That's the nature of the mind. You cannot stop desire. You cannot stop it. You can only purify it by the process of Krishna consciousness. By the process of Krishna consciousness. That's how we purify our desires. By trying to chant nicely, we should try to hear nicely, attentively. Every day, we should read with absorption. We should read with absorption. Everything we do, it is offering to Krishna. Everything. Any service you do in this, as far as you're a devotee, even working as a lawyer on office, is devotional service. You should know that this is Krishna's service and it is my connection, my Guru and Krishna. Therefore, what is the quality of my offerings? This should be our concentration, this is our focus. So we should think like this. Don't just do anything. If we put effort, then Krishna will help us to do the cleaning. So when we become cleansed, Santa, then we are always joyful. Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Purusabdev Bhagavan ki, Hare Krishna.